I'll never forget the Christmas my sister calculated the exact dollar difference between her gifts. Emma had always been difficult. Tantrums in stores, hitting her parents when they said no, demanding whatever she wanted whenever she wanted it. By age 7, she was making family decisions. Where we'd vacation, what we'd eat for dinner, who we could invite over. By 10, she basically ran our entire household, and my parents seemed powerless to stop her. When she turned 11, our parents finally put their foot down. They were done giving her everything she demanded. She's resented me ever since. Started calling me the golden child, playing victim constantly to anyone who would listen. She didn't understand it was because I was 15 and she was 12, or because I didn't throw tantrums and break things when I didn't get my way. The worst was when she got CPS called on our parents. Told her school counselor they were starving her, that she never had food at home, that they locked the pantry at night. The investigation ended quickly. Zero evidence of neglect. Our kitchen was fully stocked, and I testified about how much food was always available. She was just manipulating everyone for attention, trying to punish our parents for finally setting boundaries. This Christmas, I asked for a new phone. Mine was 3 years old and barely holding a charge anymore. Emma told our parents to surprise her, saying she trusted their judgment. At Thanksgiving, she joked with a smirk, "My present will obviously be more expensive because she's the black sheep and I'm the golden child now." Christmas morning, I opened my iPhone. Exactly what I needed and had asked for. I was overjoyed, thanking my parents repeatedly. Emma opened hers next. A designer bag she'd admired at the mall, expensive perfume, new shoes she'd begged for in November, and a high-end makeup palette. Every single gift got an eye roll. She went upstairs, nearly crying about how disappointed she was with everything. An hour later, she came back downstairs holding a calculator and her phone. I was right. My presents don't cost nearly as much as yours. She looked up retail prices for everything we'd both received. Did the math down to the penny. My gifts were more expensive by about $200. I wanted $200 in cash right now. It's only fair. My parents told her she was being completely ridiculous. That's when she lost it entirely. I left my new phone on the coffee table. Emma grabbed it and hurled it at the wall with everything she had. It smashed on impact, screen shattering into pieces, glass scattering across the hardwood floor. The sound made everyone freeze. My mother yanked her back as she tried to bolt from the room. I picked up what was left of my phone with shaking hands and went upstairs, trying desperately not to cry in front of everyone. I heard my dad yell from downstairs. When dad yells, everyone takes note. About 10 minutes of quiet, tense talking followed. Then Emma crying loudly in her room. She didn't even come in to apologize to me. Mom came to my room minutes later, her face tight with anger. "Don't look up repair prices. We're handling this ourselves." 2 days later, my parents handed me a huge wad of cash in an envelope. "What's this for?" "We sold your sister's presents. All of them. Get your phone fixed and keep whatever's left over." Getting it fixed would cost less than half what they gave me. How did she react to that? The fact she's been at her friend's house for a day and a half should tell you everything you need to know. She came back the next day, still entitled as ever. I talked to my friends, and they all say what you did is completely unacceptable. It could even be considered abusive, taking back gifts like that. My dad's voice was ice cold. "You know, if we're so abusive, I think you'd be much happier living somewhere else." He left to make a phone call. Came back minutes later. "My parents are on the way to pick you up. You can live with them for the rest of the school year." Dad's parents are farmers in rural Montana. He was raised working hard from a very young age, doing chores before dawn. Emma knows absolutely nothing about hard work or real consequences. When she learned her grandparents were actually coming to get her, she completely broke down. "I am sorry. I didn't mean it. Please don't make me go there." She was finally facing real consequences for the first time in her life.